Hey, folks, welcome to another episode of the Bellied Up Podcast. My name is Charlie. We're here in Minnesota today.
We're in Detroit Lakes, Minnesota area.
Detroit.
And we are at the zoo on 22.
We got a good story about the zoo on 22.
So a little history. It used to be called Randy's back in the day. And then it got bought by some people. It was Randy's for a while. Then they renovated part of it. They changed the name to TJ's. And then over the winter this last year, they redid the whole thing and named it the Zoo on 22.
And the reason is?
Well, and we were confused, We're like, oh, why would they name it that? I don't see what it is. And once we figured it out, it made a lot of sense, Charlie.
Quite a bit of sense. So the father of the owner was a sheriff in town.
A dispatcher.
Same church, different pew. And he, when there was something going on at Randy's,
Back in the day,
they didn't call this place Randy's. They just says, it's over at the zoo on 22.
And the sheriff would head over and deal with whatever he needed to.
Mm-hmm.
And I like that.
I like that, too. It's a place with a great story.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know who TJ is. No shots to him, but zoo on 22, that really hits.
Yeah.
And usually, when you name sort of a bar, especially if it's a small town bar like this, you do kind of just keep whatever name it had.
Yep.
But in this case, I think it deserves the name change.
Yeah, I agree.
Also, there's a bear on the wall, and then there's a longhorn and a bison.
Bison, the Z.
Well, that's
bison.
Not how I spell it, Miles. It's not how I spell it.
Roll herd. But yeah.
You know what I noticed driving over here, Miles? Oh, no, I stepped on your thought. What were you going to say?
Oh, no, I was going to say is this used to be like the diviest of all dive bars. It's a little bit fancier now, but I do think that they did a good job with it.
They put a fireplace on the wall right over there.
Yeah. And you get these garage doors to go up. You got an indoor-outdoor situation here in the summer. It's pretty nice.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, garage doors are new.
So if you're in the Detroit Lakes area in Minnesota, you got to get over to the zoo on 22.
Was this a gut job, Miles, or was it a
So that part is still the same over there, but they tore this whole part off.
Yeah, this looks real.
My dad actually did the concrete for this place.
You buried the lead here, Miles.
Well, he buried it as well.
He did.
It's underneath all the ground.
I gotta ask your dad. You always hear these stories. I hear Jimmy Hoffa's buried underneath.
You think my dad's burying guys under the ground?
I don't think he is. I think he could.
He could.
That's why I always am on my best behavior around your dad, around Bud, because Bud knows how to get a body. His profession is tombstones. If you think about it, Yeah,
he could make a mean tombstone.
That's another thing I'm thinking, Kenny. He's got his freezer full. We only have limited space in this world, green space, and you look at all these cemeteries, and you're like, can we just start burying people in foundations? Because how often are you going to the cemetery? God bless both my grandparents, both my grandma. My grandma Sue is still alive, but my grandpa Bob, he's in a mausoleum, and because they ran out of space in the cemetery, mausoleum or whatever. And my Nana and my grandpa TG, I mean, they're in a standard cemetery. How often are we going to the cemetery? But how often are we going to the bar? And so I think might be a nice way to honor them. We go visit them more, And then you get a few people saying, you anytime you put up a new bar, you might want to get.
That's actually a good idea. Having an actual cemetery, like bodies buried on the grounds of the bar, maybe is a little too much for people.
You think?
But if you spread people's ashes outside, and then just have a plaque with all the names of the people who are buried here. That I think is maybe something people could handle rather than like burying bodies in the foundation of the place.
Well, to each their own, Miles. I still think it's a good idea. I'm going to talk to your dad about that, the practicality of it, the legality of it,
So when they make like starter homes, all the foundations should be filled with dead bodies.
I mean, I've seen poltergeists.
You got to do like 2 foot wide walls. I don't know if we're gonna. I wouldn't fit in an 8-inch foundation wall, Charlie.
Well,
it's gotta go 6 feet deeper then too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. There are some problems, but I'm not saying, you can just have them like, burnt up a bit, like.
Like, so you're looking at me, you're like, yeah, he ain't going to fit in the 8-inch wall. But if we crisp him up a little bit, he'll shrink. And then we can just shove him in the wall.
Well, like you're saying with the ashes, but people.
It's a half-baked idea.
People, hey, Jared's firing on all cylinders today. That's a stupid idea. We already lost half our listeners at this point. Screw it. Miles, you know what I noticed coming from Fargo to here? Is that
I wanted to hear the rest of your thought though on what we're gonna do.
Oh,
so now you're into cremating and just putting them into concrete foundations.
I mean, basically, we've all used the quickset before. It kind of looks like ashes to a degree. What messes with the structural foundation?
But you see, if we cremate people, we don't have to put them in concrete. And actually, it's funny because ash is part of the concrete mix.
Yeah, I was just going there. We're like on the same brainwave. So, I mean, let's just, you can buy a little starter set. You just get your quick set or, whatever you're using. It's not what you're using for this kind of foundation work, but even a quick set, that post, that little footer I just put down, why not have, your loved ones, why not remember them every time you sit on your deck?
Yeah. I think that's a good idea.
You got to look at what's the end result here. What are we trying to accomplish?
I don't mind that. It's like you get a bag of Quickset. You sprinkle the ashes in there.
Yes.
You mix them up, and you make like stepping stones at your cabin.
It's perfect. It's perfect.
I like that.
Let's patent it. This is a bellied up exclusive idea. Don't steal it, folks.
I don't know how we can patent this.
Well, we can just come up with a name, memory stones. That's a bad one. That's dead set.
Dead set isn't
dead
bad,
set.
Actually.
If I saw some concrete that was called dead set, I might, that's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
I can even. I only have to take that down a foot.
If we could figure out a way to get the ashes into some like spray foam. We could have it be memory foam.
And every time you're warm in your attic, you're like,
spray them in the attic.
There you go. And then people are worried about ghosts and stuff like that. But that's only if you're ignoring the dead, but if you're acknowledging the dead,
correct,
they don't creep you out,
Yeah.
And that would be great, dude. People talk mad smack about ghosts, but I would like a ghost, man. Wouldn't that be great? Wouldn't it be cool to do?
You're that lonely in this life at this current moment that you're like, fuck, I'll even just take a ghost.
Well, I'm not.
I'll take a ghost to talk to all day.
It's extra value entertainment, Imagine doing a podcast with a ghost called The Other Side.
Yeah, I mean, if you could... That would be the most watched podcast of all time.
Well, I think you could. You just need to hearken the right ghost. I mean, it can't be a boring ghost.
And how does Charlie Barron's hearken the right ghost?
I just told you, memory foam. We built it here, Miles. So you just have to bring the ghost in, These are just thoughts. Now there's no one listening to this damn podcast. Son of a gun. You know what I noticed driving here from Fargo to Minnesota?
What did you realize?
Is the great North Dakotans were just like, all right, no trees. Draw the line right here. Seriously, as soon as you cross the line, you get foliage.
Yeah.
As soon as you cross the line.
Yeah, I mean, there's a river there that helps break it. That's how it got drawn. It's because the Red River's right there.
I know that.
Yeah.
I just wanted you to say it.
But you are right. It's like you cross the border and it is flat as can be and there's no trees.
Yeah. But here I feel like I'm back in Wisconsin, maybe. It's wild. Wild. Well, this is a cool spot, Miles. Thanks for inviting me here.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice to come. Hey, you got a little white spot on your shirt. What happened there?
I don't know what that is.
That looks like is that some baby drill? Let me try to scrape it off.
No, it's like a glue of some sort.
Yeah, you got glue on
Maybe
that.
silicone or something.
A little silicone.
A little cock.
Yeah.
I have a little cock on my shoulder.
Uh-huh. Yeah, hey, that's fine.
I watched a TikTok. This is just dumb, but watched a TikTok of a guy who went to like Costco or something, and he put a couple of tubes of cock on his roof.
Yeah.
And just drove around and filmed people telling him that he had cock on his roof. It's just like the most lowbrow male humor ever.
That's a genius idea is what it is.
You got some cock on your car. You got like just people just telling him that. Very funny.
You got 2 cocks on your car. He did it with 2?
So I don't remember exactly, but
yeah.
Just know whoever made that video, I laughed pretty hard at that.
You know, that's an idea that you get jealous of.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why didn't we think of that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, boy. I'm excited to do another podcast with you today, Miles.
I'm still hung up on I'm just thinking of all the ways we could bury the dead.
Well, it's what you really want to accomplish is remembering the person. And the more you see that person, their whatever it may be, the more you remember them.
Yeah.
So out of sight, out of mind.
I think what we should do is just start a company that tailors how the dead is remembered based off of who they were. Do you know what I mean?
Okay. So
like, let's say they're really into football. Let's grind them up. Let's sprinkle them on the football field. It's like, they have the rubber pellets on a turf field.
Oh, yeah.
Just chop them up into little tiny pellets and then sprinkle them, and then they're just there forever.
Yeah.
If a guy, maybe you, Charlie, you're a big fisherman.
Yeah.
Maybe when you die, they chop you up, and your kids, maybe someday, or your nieces and nephews, if you don't have any kids, they use you as bait for fishing.
Or
bait?
Or you could be ashed up and then go into a bird feeder.
Yeah.
Birds could eat you.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to.
But then you get to fly with the birds forever.
I'm going to kill every bird that eats me. I'm filled with toxins.
Yeah, but we'll just microdose them.
Yeah, so I kill multiple birds.
Hey, but here's the thing. You get to decide this yourself. So how would you... You're our first client.
Yes.
Well, how would you like us to remember you?
So burn me up, mix me in with some graphite, and make me a fishing pole.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. See, wouldn't that be awesome?
That'd be great, dude.
And then we can auction them off. We'll keep one for your family, and then everything will go to charity.
Oh, that's nice.
It'll go to like Bird Watchers Foundation, and we'll auction off, 15 fishing poles that are made of Charlie Barron's. And they'll go for at least a couple $100.
Kind of cool, man.
Yeah.
The Catholic Church does a lot of that sort of stuff. There's always, there's this one cross that I remember we had at this Catholic church that I was this altar boy at. And the cross had this little thing in the middle of the cross. And in that little thing, it was a piece of splintered wood that they said was from Jesus's cross.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I saw the same thing.
Who had Jesus's cross and then chopped that thing up?
The Catholic Church.
No.
The amount of stuff the Catholic Church has in the basement of the Vatican is insane. I don't think you realize.
Oh, they got books that they pulled from the Bible.
They have to be the wealthiest entity on earth.
And they're still hoarding,
Mm-hmm.
How cool would it be to do an estate sale at the Vatican? Like, how exciting would that be?
I mean, we could solve world hunger with it.
Probably.
We could solve every issue in the world if the Vatican just sold all their shit.
You think so?
But they won't.
Well, I mean, not just the Vatican. I mean, there's like 100 people that could just sell all their shit and we'd solve all the problems.
That's true. That is true.
Yeah. I mean, it's what are we even doing here, Miles? What are we even doing? Let's just go solve the world's problems.
We did.
You're right. We already did. We finished the
dead set.
Dead set, baby. I like that. That's for the foundation, and then memory foam for the foaming version. That's cool.
Jared, how would you, if you were if Charlie and I started this company and you were a client of ours, how would you want to be remembered? Charlie wants to be 15 fishing poles.
For me personally, it would be cool if I was like an NFL football.
Oh, you want to be the pigskin?
Yeah. Not a kicking ball either. I want to be the real ball.
Yeah, you want to be one that's thrown.
A kicking ball, like one that they beat the hell out of?
There's two different balls in the NFL. There's like the one that they use for regular play, and then there's a ball that the kickers have that are specifically for kicking.
You know what's crazy?
They're the same ball, but then the kicker gets like 24 hours or something to like rough it up and whatever.
Sleep with it.
That I knew. Yeah, the kicker just gets to beat the hell out of that ball. That'd be a funny video, what the kicker does with that ball in the 24 hours.
Take it to dinner.
It's just,
it's like he takes it to dinner before he starts really going to town on it. It's like letting your dog do whatever he wants before you put him down.
Dude, I can't believe they let you do that. They get to take it home, literally take it home with them?
I don't know. I doubt it.
Pretty much do anything what you want with it.
What if they put flubber on it?
Flubber?
Yeah.
What's flubber?
Oh my God.
Oh, like from the Robin Williams?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I haven't thought about that.
Well, you should. It's a great film, great American film.
I haven't even thought about why they don't put flubber on it.
But you know what I mean?
That.
There's all sorts of things you could do to a football. That is why they're kicking these 68 yarders these days, because they let them.
But also for the NFL, let them do it because it's a better product for them to put out.
Well, then why not just let everyone jack themselves up on steroids? Because that would be pretty.
That's a legitimate argument online that people are wrestling with. Now there's a new league that's like you can be on any substance you want. Not football, but like they had like a. Do you see that?
The Olympic enhanced games.
The what?
Enhanced games.
The enhanced games where they did Olympics and they don't drug test anyone, so you can be on whatever. Mm-hmm. And actually, an astonishing amount of people who said that they were clean ended up winning.
Yep.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like they showed that like being enhanced like that didn't necessarily. Now you're not also pulling from the cream of the crop.
Right.
Yeah, you're getting like the most
people who are willing to do.
Because the juice that you put in you, I mean, it makes your balls small. It makes no, it does.
I know.
I mean, why? Who cares at this point? But I guess money. You know, you get that one guy who's like looks maxing or whatever, like hitting himself in the face, doing the micro breaks or whatever to get those swollen cheekbones.
I know about clavicular. What does Ryan always say?
Clavicular got frame mugged by a USC frat boy or something. I don't know what it was.
That's a good one.
Something like that. Absolutely frame mugged, he said.
Would you ever do that? Would you ever look Max Miles? Like let's say you have all the kids you want to have
already.
I mean, I thought you were with that mustache. How'd you like with being a mustache guy?
I don't know. I got a video with some firefighters here coming up, and I think I might shave it again. Anne's gonna hate it. She doesn't know this, by the way. So
she didn't like it when you did it?
Nah, she's glad it's back.
Yeah. Randa wasn't too thrilled with the clean shave look.
Isn't that weird?
It's weird. I mean, I thought I looked like, I don't know. I feel like a little facial hair really ties the room together, you know?
It's like a nice rug.
It is. It is like a nice rug. You know, it just says I didn't try too hard to be here today.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, really, the rest of my energy kind of says that, but first glance, you want a little.
I think with or without the beard, people are feeling that about you, Charlie.
That I didn't try too hard?
Yeah. Like those pants. Should we do some callers?
Let's call some people. Will, I am curious what you're up to today.
Put that on the list.
What I'm up to today?
Yeah.
Oh, I did an oil change in my truck this morning, and I picked up a couple leftover bags of mulch that have been old and decayed at a customer's house. I brought them to the dump, and now I'm sitting here in my truck and got to go mow my parents' lawn a little bit, and now I'm talking to you guys.
Wow, that's a full day. Did you drop the plug in the oil tin?
Oh, I sure did. Actually, the oil pan spilt all over the driveway, and that was quite a treat to clean up.
Yeah, was it still hot?
Oh, it was real hot.
Yeah, that sucks. Did you get out in time?
Oh, I got out of the way in time, but I got some grass seed that I put down that came in real nice, and I think I just killed everything that I did.
Oh, that sucks. That sucks. They gotta invent. They gotta put a chain on that plug. You know.
Yeah, chain on the plug, and I don't know. I think my oil pan had a hole in it or something, and it just got all over the place.
It wasn't just you.
I guess that's partially my fault. I probably should have checked it before I started using it, but
Yeah, how'd you get a hole in your oil pan?
I don't know. It's old. It's probably like 10 years, 15 years old.
Yeah.
So
that'll happen.
Yeah.
We're just
so this is a Tuesday when we're recording this.
Yeah.
What do you do for work that this
just
is
described it?
That's
this man's working all day long.
You a handyman or something?
No, I'm a landscaper. So today I actually got all my jobs. Usually I keep Monday, Tuesday open for like project work.
Yep.
And then Wednesday through Friday I cut grass. So I actually did a job yesterday that I thought was going to take 2 days, and luckily enough for me, it only took a day. So I was able to catch up on some things that I've been putting off for a couple months.
Let's go.
Nice, dude. Nice.
Yeah.
Well, why don't you belly up to the bars with us and tell us what's going on?
So my reason for calling you guys was as I mentioned, I cut grass good majority of the week. I probably have somewhere around like 25, 30 yards that I do. And I do it by myself. So I don't have a crew. People work with me that kind of moves things along. So oftentimes when I'm done cutting, I get my money at the end of each mow from the customer, or, they leave it under the doormat. But more often than not, they come out and talk to me to give me either cash or check, however they're paying me. And usually they like to sit there and talk to me for a good 25, 30 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
And being by myself, it's kind of like one of those things where I have to keep moving or else I'm going to be behind and I won't get anything done. So my issue is that it's like a Midwest goodbye that I get stuck in every house I go to for the most part. So I wanted to get your guys' advice on what to do and how to handle this. My fiance says I'm just too nice, and I don't tell people that I have to keep going. But she doesn't believe me, but I do. I do tell them, listen, I got to go, and they don't care. They just sit there and keep yapping to me for quite a while.
I believe you will.
All right, I have a potential solution for you. You ready?
Yeah.
Email invoicing.
So I do that, but then the problem is I still have to, because I'm not big enough to take card or, like a automatic payment through whatever.
My ass.
You definitely.
My ass.
Or is this an IRS problem?
This is an IRS issue is what this is.
Oh, no, I pay my taxes. My dad's an accountant, so I have to pay my taxes.
Okay.
I can't not pay my taxes.
Well, what do you use QuickBooks?
I use Jobber, but it's same difference.
Yeah,
basically.
There's a ton of softwares that allow you just to take payment right there on the invoice when it gets sent out.
Right, but you got to pay for it. That's the problem. Is it's like an extra, I don't know, a couple $100 a month to do it.
Well,
really?
Time is money.
There's
time is
gotta
money.
Be a way.
Let's back it up here, Miles.
Just do PayPal.
Let's say you're right. Let's say you're right.
Yeah,
they're still gonna come out.
Yeah,
They're
maybe.
still coming out to chit chat.
Yeah, that's the thing. They, even if it's not to get paid, they see my truck pull up. They hear the lawnmower go on. Especially if you got a couple of houses right next to each other.
Yeah.
They see you, they hear you, and they usually always come out. Like even if they're a Venmo or a Zelle type of payment, because that's fine. Usually some people just do that, and I'm like, it's a breeze. But when they're home and they are, even if they're not paying, they will just come out and sit and talk to me, and they'll ask me questions. Be like, oh, what do you think about? So they want advice on certain things, and I'm like, I don't have the time for this guy. I wish I did, but
you don't have time not to. Will, you don't have time not to. You know how many people out there have lawnmowers?
Yeah,
they're not just getting you for your lines, my guy. They're getting you for your for your gift to the gab. They like you, Will.
So.
This is part of the business.
And you know, that's what I keep telling myself is like, well, you know, I shouldn't be so, you know, not upset about it, but I don't know what the right word would be for it. But, you know, without them, I wouldn't have a business and I wouldn't be, you know, doing what I do. So I do try to give them a good like 5 or 10 minutes. You know, I give them some of my time, and that's fine. I'll do it. But it's when it goes on, and you know, it's one of those things where at a certain point, I do have to go.
Sure.
You know.
Sure.
Now, one thing you could steer into the skid here, and know that you're doing that, and ask them for referrals at the end of it. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So use it as a sales technique.
Yes, I have done that. And luckily, those folks that I do have that are, you know, they will do that for me, especially the ones that I first started with when I got started, you know, several years back. They're very good with that. They're like, well, this guy's a good guy. He's a nice person. He shows up when he's supposed to or says he's going to. And they have given me referrals. And you know, and those folks I don't mind sitting and talking to, but there's some that are just, you know, they just like to back and forth, indecisive, can't make up their mind type people that kind of, you know, get under my skin a little bit.
Okay. Are you at a point where you can hire a closer?
I've thought about that.
Yep.
Problem is it's a little bit, what's the word? You know, a lot of people want to do full time. They want 5 days a week, and I can probably only really give them like 2 or 3.
Yeah.
And then usually when you steer into those people that are only for a couple days a week, they're not the most reliable. So that's the issue I've run
Thinking
into.
about the wrong way, Will. Every company has a sales guy, a steaks and wine guy, right?
Yep.
Okay, you're going to find a steaks and wine guy that can just push a lawnmower. He's going to go out there and do the trim at the end, all right? So you're out there riding the big hog, all right? You get done with that, roll it right onto the ramp. While you're rolling on the ramp, you got your guy out there, your little push boy, okay? And your push boy, he's a good-looking guy. He's got the gift of the gab. He's going to stay there after.
Sounds a lot like a pool boy.
Pool boy. Find a pool boy.
I was going to say that.
Find a Chucky Guns, okay? And tell him to wear something skimpy, okay? Unless it's a fella's house, put a flannel on over it. Make it respectable. But this guy, he's running interference for you, all right? He sees you're wrapping up. He's out there with the push mower. He sees the guy come up. He stops the mower. Hey, Frank, how you doing, man? Gosh, you're looking good. Have you been working out? Let me see those hands. Wow. How have you been? How's the wife? How's the kids? You know, and he gets him going. Meanwhile, Will, you're out of earshot. You're in the car. You're off to the next job. He then has 45 minutes to talk to him and get new business and then meet you at the next house, and the whole process starts over.
You need a pool boy.
You need a pool boy.
That's not the worst idea I've heard, to be honest.
Might be the best idea you've heard.
It is the best idea I've heard.
That's what
the only
I'm
thing I
talking
worry about is you know, if they do have their own transportation and their own equipment, are they going to come in under me and take it from me?
Not if you treat them right, Will. Not if you treat them right. And no, you're giving them the lawnmower, right? You and they got their own car. You can just put the lawnmower in the trunk.
I mean, he was the weed whacker guy.
Yeah, well, fine. Well, I was just saying the little lawnmower. If you don't have a weed whacker, you just get that lawnmower over there and do the weed. You can do the weed whacking with a little lawnmower if you want, but give him a weed whacker. You're right. It's smaller. It's less expensive. You know. He doesn't think he can take your business but you treat him right. You give him a little cut, a little snort, a little bed on the action, you know, and he'll be motivated by that extra 10% of new business he brings in. And, you know, if for some of them, he's got to stay there an hour after and, you know, help someone out, you let him do that but then the next thing you know, we'll have child support and that might be an issue, but
yeah, that was my thing. So am I supposed to make this guy like wear a cutoff tank top or something for? Yeah. I got a lot of older ladies that are like my clientele.
And you tell them you do not show up on this job site with the sleeves on.
I don't even think you need to spend money on a shirt. Just go shirtless.
Yeah, shirtless is good. But now if you got some fellas aren't necessarily. Well, either way.
It's like the models in front of American Eagle with their shirts off, or like Hollister back in the day.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
That's exactly
Hollister probably isn't doing that anymore. So you just hire an old Hollister boy.
That's yeah.
But
Put a Craigslist ad out.
Want to get okay. That Craigslist is or Marketplace or something like that.
Yeah, go on Craigslist and go men seeking men, and I'm sure you'll get a bunch of good pool boys that you can hire.
Yeah. This is a genius idea. I mean,
that's not a bad. Yeah.
I have another idea.
Go ahead, Miles.
Why don't you could get ahead of it? And quite literally. So when you show up to a job, you go up to the front door wanting to gib and gab to start one. Then they kind of get put on their heels and a little bit like, I don't know if I want it. You're now making me talk to you, and I don't really love that. I want to be the one to initiate it. So they're going to be less likely to sit and chat a bunch. And you always have that built-in excuse that, well, I better get mowing the lawn. Because you haven't done it already. But if they are talking to you when you've already got it done, then they think you got all day.
Turn your defense into offense.
Because they're going to get a little antsy being like, all right, dude, just go mow the lawn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Another thing, Will, is you could have a little book. And every day you've got a new excuse. Okay. So you can't each time say your grandma just passed and you got to get to the funeral, but that gives you 4 weeks at least if you get all your grandparents.
Diarrhea works a lot.
Yep. You got kids, Will?
No kids. But
well, you do now. You got 3 of them, maybe 5.
3 kids, and they're all in sports.
And they're all sick this week.
Mm-hmm. So there's 2 more weeks. You got all kids are sick, and then the kids, I got to go to a kid's game.
Yep. And they're in a lot of sports. They're playing football, baseball, soccer, lacrosse.
In the winter, they're curling if you're doing snow removal.
Yeah. You have very active kids, Will.
What happens if they start asking for pictures of the kids? They want to know, do I just kind of...
You got Google, right? Google kids.
Just take a photo of you, go into AI and just say, I want you to add 3 kids into this photo.
There's plenty of pictures of children on Google. Just Google it.
Oh, yeah.
I don't recommend that. I think you should go with AI children. I don't think you should be Googling pictures of children.
You don't need to see pictures. Tell them you don't believe in taking
Google
pictures.
Cute pictures of children on Google.
Tell them you don't believe in taking pictures of your kids because you want to keep their identities private.
Yeah, that works. I also, if I threw them in AI, it'd probably give them 6 or 7 fingers on one hand.
Which is another excuse. You're like, we're having those digits
right there.
Yeah, this week we're having digit removal surgery. So I got to head out.
Which one of those options do you like the most there, Will?
I do. I think the excuse book might be the
no, Will, get yourself a pool boy, dude.
You thought he was going to choose the pool boy route?
Yeah, because here's the thing. If you have an excuse every week, you're going to start losing business. They're going to catch on to you.
Well, some weeks, the homeowner's not even there. So
then you don't
it's like a mix. Exactly. So it's like a mixed bag of different people every week are the culprits, you know what I mean? So I can kind of spread the wealth of the excuses and make sure that I'm not using them all at once. The problem with the pool boy is at the moment, I don't want to pay anybody else to do it.
No, he's working on commish.
Oh, I guess that could work.
Yeah. Pay him $5 to do the weed whacker bit. It's only going to take him 10 minutes, $5 for 10 minutes. Pretty good rate. Right, 50 cents a minute,
$30 an hour.
Yeah, I mean that's lawyer money right there. And then after that, just commish.
All right.
Well,
I do think we glazed over an actually good idea of have the conversation before you mow it.
What do you think about that idea, Will?
I don't know. I more often than not, they don't want to come to the door until I'm done.
I know exactly.
They but they hide in the house. Because I have tried a couple times
knock on the door.
Oh, I do. I've had times when I've knocked on the door and, you're sitting there knocking, you wait 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes and no one comes to the door. So you're like, well, I might as well get started. And then you're halfway through the lawn and they come outside. You got to shut the mower off and start talking to them.
Okay. All right.
I know on your, on You Betcha, you guys had that conversation about how it kind of, pisses you guys off when you have to shut the machine down to talk to somebody, so like it gets one of those things.
Do you think that the noise of the mower gives you away out there and then they start poking their head around?
Oh, definitely.
Okay, well,
definitely. I mean,
maybe you need to go old school with like a old school reel mower. No, like the one that is just the blades.
That's
that you
the
walk
sound
by.
I'm trying to make.
Yeah, I used to work on a golf course, and I have used one of those a couple times.
So maybe you could try that. Nice. You could try a scythe.
I did actually see a video the other day. I think it was on Facebook of some guy cutting his lawn with a scythe. He was doing it barefoot too. I was like, that's a good way to lose a toe or a foot.
Scything with no boots?
Yeah, no boots, no nothing. Just bare feet.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, you are in a big dilemma. I get it. But you are able to get it all done in those 3 days?
For the most part. I mean, you got obviously your rain days, so one of those 3 days out of the week is generally a lighter day if the weather cooperates, but if it's not, then Friday is usually the catch-up day. So I'm mowing till like 7:30 at night sometimes.
And
depends.
Do all these people work from home, or they're retired? They're always home?
Some of them do work from home. Others are retired. But the ones that don't work from home, for whatever reason, it could be 1:00 in the afternoon and they're home from work somehow. And I'm like, how are you home?
All right.
I don't understand it.
Here's the last idea, Will. You hire a private investigator for all your clients. And this PI is going to map out how their days work and when they're not at home.
That will determine your
mowing schedule. Exactly.
Barron's is on fire today.
I'm just ripping through these. You're gonna be known as the ghost scaper because they're gonna come home and it's all gonna be done.
He's never doing it when I'm here. I ran out for groceries and he did it while I was gone.
Yeah, you're gonna be like the Santa Claus of landscapers.
There we go.
They're going to be like,
everyone knows you exist, but they don't know how you do it.
They don't. They're like,
they never see me.
They never see you,
dude,
man.
You could be a nighttime mower as well.
Ooh.
You know how like they remove snow at night?
Yeah. You can remove snow at night, but you can't cut the grass at night. What's that about?
I know.
I have thought of doing that, but it gets to a certain hour of the evening when I think it would piss a lot of the
definitely pisses people
off. Not the
now
homeowner.
He's got more people coming out to talk to him. It's like even worse. Everyone's in their nightgowns. People still doing nightgowns. Yeah,
I don't know. I've seen a few in at least robes once or twice.
That's hot.
Yeah. Being a single guy, are you single guy, Will?
Oh no, I'm not. I'm getting married in August.
Oh, congratulations, man!
Thank you.
That's wonderful. Yeah, is she happy about it?
Oh, she's very happy about it. We're both happy about
getting married, or
getting married.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's a question.
You want to check in on that, Miles? I know. I know. Good. That's real good.
Yeah. I like that question.
Yeah, right? Right? Now, have you ever had it?
Are you happy about it?
Yeah.
Me? Oh yeah, I'm very happy about it.
Okay.
She's a wonderful lady.
Have you ever had any temptation on the job site? Well.
Oh no.
Okay. Has anyone ever tried to tempt you with a good time?
Believe it or not, they haven't.
Okay.
All right.
Have you gotten any fishing spots out of these conversations?
I'm not too much of a fisher, unfortunately.
Have you gotten any beneficial information from these chit chats?
Here and there, I've gotten a couple things. A lot of I don't. I'm working out. I'm busy all day, so I don't really check my phone. And more often than not to give me some good like news, what's going on in the world that I didn't know was happening. And I'm like, oh, good to know.
See? Well, you know what? Maybe a little person-to-person contact is good for you, you know?
Yeah, I mean,
no, trust me. Like I don't mind the few minutes chit chat here and there, but when there's a few people that do like to go on and on about certain things.
Well, now we got to ask. Well, we got to ask: Are you doing the standard? Are you following the protocol of the Midwest Goodbye on all these? Are you giving them a whelp? I suppose.
I do say, well, I'll see you next week, you know, and I kind of start to do and they're like, oh yeah. And then they keep going, you know, and I give them at least a couple, well, I suppose I should get going or I'll see you next week. And then, you know,
and then you got to start your tractor immediately as you're saying it. So you can't hear what they're saying next and just start driving.
Maybe that's my mistake because usually when I'm done mowing, I load the mower onto the trailer and then I grab my weed whacker and blower. So maybe I need to leave it in the yard. And then I start it once I say, well, I'll see you next week. And I start it and start going.
There you go. There you go. That's it.
Actually, that's probably
might be the
most
best
practical.
one. Yeah. Yeah, I really do like the idea of you getting
the first time he tries it, his mower won't start.
Oh yeah, that'd be my luck too.
Yeah. Well, Will, you know, you sound like a nice guy, and I can see why people want to just keep chatting with you. You know,
I know. So I have a couple things before I let you guys go.
Buy, sell, or trade?
No, I just sold my very first mower that I started my business with. I did just sell it. I was planning on, if I hadn't sold it, I was going to do the buy sell trade for that.
Okay.
But
all right,
that has since gone.
Congrats.
So I don't have anything at the moment. Thank you.
Well, what are your other questions?
So Miles, I know your office complex or office had a bunch of HVAC woes, and it primarily came from the air filter, right?
Yep.
So I have to say, have you guys ever noticed that with refrigerators, it's the same problem with the water filter?
That you got to constantly be changing it?
If you don't change it, the whole fridge will stop working.
I haven't experienced that, no. But now I'm nervous about it because my fridge here at the lake has got the alert that I need to change the filter, so I probably got to get that done here soon.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal is, but it's been like 3 times now where the first time I didn't know, so it took like 6 months to figure out. But the water dispenser and the ice maker, just like in the lights in the fridge, stopped working.
Oh my God.
And
wow.
I couldn't figure it out. I thought there was wiring issues with the fridge. I thought there was something behind, inside the fridge that was wrong. And then, I don't know, one day I got fed up with it. And I said to my fiance, I said, could you please, on your way home, stop and grab a water filter? And sure as shit, I put it in the spot where the filter goes, and the whole fridge started working again. It was a miracle. I don't know.
All right. Well, now it's no longer change your air filters. It's just change your filters.
And those water filters are like $60.
Can we
it's terrible.
Exactly.
And they also don't do that much, the fridge ones. Like those little dinky ones, those aren't taking shit out of the water,
No.
Yeah, that's
for whatever reason,
reverse osmosis. I don't even know why you need a filter.
Yeah, I put the reverse Aussie in too.
You have the countertop one. It's not even close to the same.
I'm talking at my duplex.
Got it.
Yeah,
reverse Aussie.
Reverse Oz, baby.
I call it the RO system, but
Riaz.
My row system.
Oh, you gotta get that reverse osmosis. That's
actually a great PSA for the people out there. Change your fridge filters.
Yeah, if you ever have a problem with the water, the ice, or anything like that, just the first thing you should try is your water filter, because
we can put a man on the moon, but filters across the world are buckling humans at the knees.
Oh, it's terrible.
Filters are our Achilles heel as a society.
They are.
Exactly. But
that filter thing's bullshit too. You know,
it's
a
bullshit.
tax
Like,
on the people. It's a tax. Like we had clean water, then they screwed it all up with their PFAS. You know, now we got to buy filters. Oh, yeah. It's a tax.
Well,
on the
I
people.
can't just drink it. I can't just drink it out of the tap. You know, like that's the.
You can.
That's the. You can. But sometimes it tastes really bad. Like I used to live in New York City, and that tap water was unbelievably disgusting. Like you could smell it coming out of the tap. It was crazy.
Oh yeah, you don't want to smell your water.
No, that's not a good sign usually.
Well, we solved a lot on this. You know what? That can be another way to get out of conversations. Just start getting into every conspiracy theory. Each day it's a new conspiracy theory, and you just ramble on and on about it. And then after a while, they'll be saying, well, I suppose.
Yeah, they're going to think I'm crazy, but I guess that's not the worst thing in the world.
As long as he cuts the grass nice.
Yeah, that's all that matters, right?
Just put the grass in the bag.
Are you a bagger or a mulcher?
It depends. Sometimes I have a couple lawns that just grow because they have irrigation, so they grow like crazy. So I'll bag them, or if I don't have the bagger, because it's kind of a pain to put the clippings into the truck and then at the end of the day unload the heavy tarp and clippings. So I'll either that or I'll just mow it like 3 times and just kind of, chop it up to nothing.
Yeah. Nice.
But yeah. And Charlie, one thing for you. So my fiance, she used to live in Florida.
Sorry.
And she worked. Yeah, I know. That's what I said when I first met her, and she told me that. I said, I'm so sorry to hear that. But she used to work at a Packers bar, or somewhere out in Florida.
What city?
I wish I could. I think near Fort Lauderdale area ish.
Okay.
Over there.
Okay. Yeah.
I told her that I was
like you know every Packer bar in Florida.
I've been to a lot of Packer bars in Florida specifically. I've been.
Been to the one by Fort Lauderdale?
I think so.
Okay, all right.
I don't remember the name.
What was on the walls at this Packer bar?
There wasn't a lot at the one I'm thinking of. There was like one Packer sign hanging above the bar.
The answer is Packer stuff, and then you would have got it right, no matter what.
Well, if there was Packer stuff, I would have told you exactly what it was. We were at this one outside of Miami. It had a Reggie White autographed jersey. Reggie White.
Oh.
Autographed jersey. I hadn't seen one of those in a while. And then it had these little plaques of everyone from the 96, 97 team, the Super Bowl team. It had a Wheaties box up there. They had a little shadow box, sort of like an aquarium, a terrarium of all this different Packers gear. I wish I remember that name. But that was just north of Miami a ways, I think in Hollywood. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. What was your question there, Will?
So she used to work at one, and when I told her I was coming on the show, she said I had to ask you if it's just a thing at that particular bar. But she said that the Packer fans that would go in there and eat or drink, they would tip absolutely horribly.
Oh,
and I know,
no.
and I know that I know you're a big advocate of always tip your bartender.
Yeah.
And whatnot. So
are
they all bad tippers, or is it just that particular?
I'll tell you.
I haven't heard that about Packer fans.
No, it's not Packers
you just gotta
fans.
hang out with Chuck for a weekend to know that they're all the same.
No. I tell you what that is right there.
I did pick up the tab yesterday.
I did pick up the tab yesterday.
Oh, Miles, I picked up some tabs here. Emotionally too. Listen, Will, what that is that's a Florida Packer fan, okay? That's a fixed income Packer fan. I'm retired. I'm a snowbird. I'm not making money anymore, so I'm on a strict budget. And they probably went over budget with the booze during the game, so they got a little light on the tipping. That's a fixed budget snowbird Packer fan.
Quite the save there, Chuck.
That's facts.
Fair enough.
Florida is known for the fixed
Cheap
budgets.
Packer fans.
Well, if you want tips in Florida, you got to go to that cocaine money down in Miami. Okay. You know, I mean, those guys will tip you in cash, and you can probably smell that dollar and get a little buzz. But I think you're dealing with these fixed income. I got my place in Florida. I know a guy. He's got a trailer down there, and you know, that's how he can make it work financially. And that fella, he's not tipping for shit. I can tell you that. James is his name. Nice guy, but Polish fella.
Terrible
Not
tipper.
that has anything to do, but yeah. So, anyways, good guy though. Good guy. He'll help you hide a body if you have one. But
Well, that's good to know.
yeah, but yeah,
He'll
not
help
a
you
good
hide
tipper.
a body, but he's not picking up the
He
tab.
won't tip for shit. Yeah.
No, he's more of a manual labor. I mean, some of those guys, they'd help you, you know, bar back a bit just to make up for it, but apparently they're not offering that. So sorry to your girlfriend, but really it's not a Packers thing. It's not a Wisconsin thing.
Okay.
We tip.
All right.
We tip.
Well, I'll make sure to let her know then.
Yeah, you do that.
Well, dude, it was good talking to you, and hopefully, you took something away from this that you can apply.
I definitely did. And I appreciate you guys. You guys make my, working by myself. If I didn't listen to anything, it'd be just me, myself, and my thoughts. So I appreciate everything you guys put out because it sure makes me laugh every time I hop on a machine or I'm doing something. It gives me some entertainment.
Let's go, dude.
Hey,
We're
we are
doing our
happy to
job.
be riding with you on your machine, man.
Hell yeah.
All
All
right.
right.
Well, cheers, man, and congrats on getting married.
Thank you. You guys have a good one.
You too. We'll
See
see
ya.
you soon.
I totally can see how he gets roped into long conversations. Just a pleasant guy to talk to.
I mean, he's like, having him in my ear is like melting butter on the stove, Miles. Some comforting about that,
Is that a comfort thing for
You ever
you?
melt butter on the stove just to watch it?
No, I haven't. It's
Dip a
usually
little
pretty
bread in there?
utility wise. It's like I'm gonna make some eggs, so I melt some butter in a pan. Or,
Yeah, it's fun to watch it melt, though, isn't it?
yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's one of the oldest forms of entertainment.
Melting butter,
Start off with fire, and then
then making butter, and then melting butter.
yeah, fire was the first Netflix. Stars were the first Netflix, and then fire, entertainment, just watching.
All right. Well,
All right.
should we do another caller?
Yeah, let's do it, Miles. Miles, I'll tell you this much. Nothing reveals a person's true character faster than a crowded boat launch on a summer weekend. Everyone's waiting. Everyone thinks they're an expert. Somebody forgot the plug. Somebody else is backing up a 90-degree angle. They're about to screw the pooch. And when you got trucks and trailers and boats and people all moving around in a tight space, accidents can happen quickly, especially if you got to use the potty. What should be the
It's
start?
another accident.
I know, that's 2 accidents waiting to happen.
2 accidents, 1 boat.
2. And what should be the start of a Great Lake Day can turn into something a lot, excuse me, can turn into something a lot more serious. If it does, you know who you call, Miles?
Nicolay Law.
Nicolay Law, 1-855 Nicolay Law. Miles, I'll tell you what I love.
What do you love?
I love these shady rays.
Well, we were just arguing over who gets to wear those.
These are cool. They're
And we
like
found out those are Jared's personal shady rays.
they're nice, man. I like the wood paneling.
I know. And it kind of has an amber tint to it. Is that what it is?
Sure.
You
Yeah.
look good in those.
Yeah.
Like if I thought that those would be yours, but they're Jared's glasses, and now I want to offer him some money so I can get it off of him.
Well, I still like your shady rays too.
I do too.
You know what's actually cool about those shady rays?
Huh.
Is I don't know. They just really bring your face together. But you know what's cool?
They're like a good rug. They really tie the whole face
They
together.
tie the whole face together, Miles.
That's what you were going to say.
It's almost like now looking at them, I can't decide which ones I like more.
Me either.
But that's okay because right
You
now
don't
you
have to
can get
decide.
2 or more pairs of Shady Rays
Polarized for 50% off.
50% off, ladies and gentlemen.
All you got to do is use code BELLIEDUP on ShadyRays.com.
Check
it out. You
don't
have to choose between these two.
Yeah.
You can get them both.
You can get 4 of them if you want, because that's more than 2.
You can get 6.
You can get 4 for the price of 2 because they're 50% off.
Right. You could get 24 for the price of 12.
Miles, you could get 25 for the price of. You could get 50 for the price of 25.
12 and a half.
12 and a half, exactly. It's like they're giving them away.
It's like they're giving them away. So, guys, if you need some Shady Rays for your summer, you got to go to ShadyRays.com. Use code BELLIEDUP. Hello, Megan. You have Miles and Charlie from the Bellied Up podcast. How are you today?
I'm wonderful. How are you guys? What are you drinking today?
We are at the zoo on 22 here in Detroit Lakes, Minnesota.
Oh, very nice. In the lakes.
Yeah, we're at the zoo today.
Wow. Any fun animals? Anything in the wild happening?
There's a bison on the wall. There's a bear on the wall. There's a longhorn.
Wow. There's a deer.
European mount.
There's a. I can't. Is that a mallard? I don't have my glasses.
It's a mallard.
Let me just see that real quick.
There's a fish on the wall over there. I can't see which one it is. If I look outside, I see.
That is a mallard.
You see the pink flamingo over there, Chuck?
Are those trout?
I don't know.
Yeah, those are trout. Wow, they got trout. Where's the pink flamingo?
On the tree over there.
Oh, swingers here, baby. Okay,
that's it.
Oh, quite the variety.
Yeah, it's a zoo, so.
I suppose.
Yeah,
I suppose.
Well, what are you doing today?
I'm just on a lunch break from work, so figured I'd use that to take your call.
Where
Thanks for having me. Well, I work from home.
Okay.
So, but the company I work for is based out of Fargo, actually.
Oh wow! So you ever been to the zoo?
I mean, are we talking the Red River? Are we talking Chinkappa?
We're talking the zoo on 22 here in Detroit Lakes.
No, I actually haven't. I'll have to. I'm not too far from DL, so.
No excuse now.
We came from Fargo today.
Wow, very nice. But yeah, I frequent Fargo a lot. I'll be there at the end of the week.
Oh, cool. Are you excited?
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to Costco, so why wouldn't I be excited?
Oh, be careful now.
I know.
What's your go-to at Costco?
I mean, it's just like Target, whatever Costco tells me that I need.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep.
No, it's a dangerous game to play.
It really is. That's why we fold the second row down in my car, and if we fill her up, that's mission accomplished.
Okay, I like that. Well, what do you want to talk today? What do you want to talk about today, Megan?
Well, the voicemail that I left for you guys, my predicament that I am in has been going on, since I got married to my wonderful husband. He's your typical blue collar guy. He likes his projects, but, his projects tend to supersede any projects that I have. So,
well, they're more
coming
important.
from, I mean, we'll agree to disagree. But
I'm just joking your chain there, Megan. Come on now.
Hanging a wall sconce in the living room is not as important as fixing the well.
That was actually the one thing that we did hire out. Otherwise, my husband pretty much does any type of home project.
The wall sconce or the well?
No. Well, we got the little lights. No, I don't even know what they're called. The little lights that you just pop into, you drill a little hole in the ceiling, you pop them in there, whatever those are called.
The recess lighting.
Those ones. Yeah. Yes. So that was probably the only project we did hire out, but
yeah, it sounds like a pain in the ass.
Yeah, that's why my husband has a very extensive resume on things that he has figured out to do by himself, but electricity is not really
smart.
One of them.
And if you're not super, that's not the one you want to roll the dice with,
Exactly.
If you like a house that's not on fire. So.
Or like to live.
Yeah. Yes, exactly.
But I mean, and I'm not even talking house projects for me, but like he is one where he likes motors and things. So it's snowmobiles, it's dirt bikes.
Oh, nice.
all of those things that are his projects. Like last summer, he Frankensteined 3 different snowmobiles together to make one good one.
Nice.
That's Charlie's wet dream. There.
I know. If you
maybe called into the wrong podcast.
I mean, I'm kind of like, do you know what kind? Were they all Yamahas?
It's a late 80s Enticer, a 250 Enticer.
Okay.
That's cool. So it's up and running though.
Oh, she's running.
Nice.
Yep. He built it for my kids to ride when they get a little bit bigger.
Well, that's fun.
That's cool. An old lead sled.
Mm-hmm. And he will, the next project, that one is like, oh, this will be a project to do. And then it's like other things get in the way. And then he continuously reminds me, oh yeah, I got to work on that phaser. I got to get that phaser going. I'm like, okay,
oh, it's a
I'll believe it when I
phaser.
see it.
Okay.
That's the next one.
I got a phaser.
Do ya?
Yeah. Let's dial your husband in for a second.
Yeah, well, I mean, that wouldn't work. He's also working and he has loud machines that are around him, so he can't ever hear his phone. So
Sounds like something he'd say to you.
It's a smart man.
Yeah, exactly. No, we have, I can't even tell you how many snowmobiles and other motorized vehicles that we actually own, if I'm being honest.
All right. Well, let's play a little game. We'll play a game where you list off projects that you want him to do, and Charlie and I will decide if a snowmobile is more important than that project.
That's a good game.
So
should we do that?
So we could, but this game isn't going to last very long because there's really one project that I would like him to get done within the next 6 to 12 months.
Oh, okay. That's plenty of time.
That's manageable.
Yeah. What is it?
I want him to build me a little farm stand because I bake sourdough on the side. So I want to have a little stand. I heard your ears perk up there.
Yeah.
With bread.
Oh my God. I love sourdough bread.
Yeah. You got a good starter going?
I do.
Where'd you get it from?
I got it from a friend.
Nice.
That she taught me how to make sourdough, and now I made a little side biz out of it. So yeah.
Wow. That's cool. What's the name of your sourdough biz?
Can you bleep it out because I don't want people finding me?
Yeah. Yeah. Why not advertise your business?
We can, but why would you want that? I
don't know because I live in a very, very small town. So if I say it, people are going to know who I am. I mean, they're not to sound super I'm kind of a big deal, but I do live in a very small town.
What town?
But we're not talking about anything that's going to ruin your reputation.
Yeah, we're trying to advertise your business.
No, I know. So it's called Small Town Sourdough.
Okay.
Yeah. That adds up.
Yeah.
All right, where do you live? Small town. What do you make? Sourdough. Small town sourdough. Next.
I know. Can I be in your next video for that?
Yeah.
Sure.
So do you want us to bleep it out or not?
It really doesn't matter. I don't care. It'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
It'll just be if my husband hears this, he'll probably think that I'm shitting on him for saying that he does all these other projects.
But you know what? This is maybe the reckoning that he needs.
I mean, maybe for a podcast that he probably won't ever listen to.
Okay.
No offense.
Jesus.
I know. Hey, but I listen.
Oh, I was about to help you, and now I think I have a different person to help. I have a different project I want to work on.
Okay, I'll give you.
I'm starting to understand your husband more and more every minute of this call.
Well, she listens to us, just not her husband, Mom.
I know. I'm just kidding.
Oh.
I am an OG bellied up and an OG YBR listener.
Let's go. That's rare to have a
and I'm a patron.
Oh my gosh, trifecta, and you're female.
Should we even go a little bit further?
Yeah.
Miles, I went to MSUM.
Let's go, and a fellow dragon.
And the same time, we were probably on campus at the same time.
What was your major?
I was a bio major because I was going into physical therapy.
Did you have to take science of cooking?
No.
Oh, well, I did. And it was fucking bullshit.
That sounds like it. I mean, I never actually graduated from there. I only went there for 2 years, and then I switched my major about 6 other times. So, but I did go there.
Yeah.
I lived in the beer can my freshman year.
Let's go. Was that Nelson Hall?
Yep.
Yeah.
Sure was. I was on the 10th floor.
Well, gee, that's the top floor, isn't it?
There's one floor above.
Got it.
I mean, pretty close.
I was a doll hall guy.
Can I see that from my hotel?
The beer can?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, I think I was just
It's
looking
possible.
at that.
Yeah.
That's fun. That's cool. So let me ask you
Okay,
this.
well, first of all, thanks for all the followings. Do you listen to the Crepes Cast?
I did, but it's not a thing anymore.
Oh,
Evidently, on pause.
Gotten a little lazy. Thank you, though. I appreciate that. So what are
she's part of the sisterhood of the traveling comments.
Probably not. I actually don't comment very often, but I saw your show, Charlie, when you were in Bemidji a couple of years ago as well.
Oh, did you? Did you like it?
I brought my husband.
Did he like it?
He did. He's not one to be like,
yeah, I did like it. We can say that.
He didn't like it.
He did. That's just not always his thing. So I was trying to get him to branch out.
Humor?
No, not humor. He's very sarcastic like I am, but he is just not one to like go to things like that.
Her husband hates you
He's
guys.
very much no.
Like he hates us so much that she wanted to bleep out her small sourdough business, so there's no way he could find out. Her real name's not even Megan.
No, probably not. But would I ever tell you?
No,
Probably.
yeah, I get it. I get it.
No. But no, he's very much a homebody. He likes to be at home and he likes to work at his father-in-law's shop and just work on motors and things. So,
those
are just his things.
Okay, so a couple of things. One, this is just for me. Do you have a Patreon name?
Probably not. It's probably just my name.
Okay, damn it.
No, I'm not I don't come up with witty comments like everybody else or funny questions or a funny name like many of the others.
Like Rocky Balboner.
No. Jimmy Legs. No, none of those. I'm probably just Megan.
Okay. All right. Secondly, all right, let's get back to brass tacks here.
Yeah.
Get down to brass. Is down or back?
Back or down?
Is it down?
What are the?
It could be up. Can we get up to brass tacks here?
What are the spectacles on this cart you want them to make?
Well, so I've been trying to scour the internet to find like free plans because I didn't really want to pay for them, but that's not really an option.
Screenshots.
Because I want to make it as easy for him as possible so that he'll actually do it. So I found like plans on Etsy that you have to pay for.
Oh, don't.
But
tell
it
me
has
it's off Etsy.
He doesn't really care where I get it from, as long as, because it has the materials list, it has what tools you need, it has pictures, it has step-by-step instructions, it's got the tools you need. Like, what more could he need?
All of that. If you go buy all
other
of
than
that,
3 new tools, because that's what every new project requires is new tools.
Does he like woodworking or does he more prefer like machinery?
Definitely machinery. He is not a woodworking guy.
Oh, well, that's the issue here.
I know. Can I hire you to do it?
Hire me?
Did you see us build that bar?
I did.
That was.
Is it still standing at least?
That was. Yeah.
It's actually.
Kinda.
Yeah.
We did a terrible job on that. I think that. I don't know.
I mean, I have a great solution. So you have a father-in-law who also is handy. Would you say
her father?
Yeah. No, in-law.
His father.
Oh,
yes.
Got it.
My father-in-law.
There's a couple routes you could take. One, you tell him, because this is how it works for me.
Yeah.
This is a very motivating thing for me, is you just tell him that his father's going to come over and do it. And that will not make him very happy. And then he'll just be like, don't do that. I'll just do it.
That's true.
Because his dad's going to be like, oh, you couldn't do your wife's stand for you, so now I got to do it.
Yep. Get you with that dad guilt.
Or what more likely would happen is they would do it together and then it would still take twice as long because they sit and be like, they start working on it. And then one person would say to the other, well, I wouldn't do it that way. And then they just kind of argue back and forth because they're both a very good quality, but a very frustrating quality of both of them is that they're very, very meticulous and they're very much perfectionists, which again, in the end product, that's great that it's going to get done right. But it's going to take 2 or 3 times as long as what you would expect.
Okay. All right. So that could be an option is what you're saying, but it might take just as long. What would happen if you said, and you just started buying stuff and just said you were going to build it yourself?
If I just took a trailer to Menards, my husband would probably think I went crazy.
And then what would he do?
He would probably say, no, I'll get it done. Don't worry, I'll get it done.
Go. Well, you got it.
But then that's no timeline of when he's going to get it done.
Well, then he'll say he'll get it done. Then when he doesn't, you just do that. You keep taking the trailer to Menards until he finally does it.
Oh boy. I mean, I could do that and just see how far I get down the road before he says, all right, that's enough.
Yeah. And if not, then you learn some new skills on how to put together this stand. It's got all the directions, you said.
Yeah, it's like baking. Woodworking's a lot like baking.
Because, if there's something primal about men is they want to feel like their wife needs them to do stuff. And nothing is more threatening to his masculinity than you not needing him for this project. And that's a very motivating thing for men.
Especially in a small town, if word gets around that you built your own sourdough stand.
Because he wouldn't do it.
Or he couldn't. And that's what you start saying. You say,
yeah. Let's change the narrative a little, Charlie. Let's go, well, my husband didn't know how to do it, so I had to build it.
I had to do it.
He'll start changing his tune real quick.
Probably. Yeah, because I'm going to my first farmer's market this week, so I'm currently prepping bread. And, if I start talking about that to the locals, there's a lot of ladies in town that like to sit and gossip, at the cafe in the morning.
Yeah, you get the chit chat at the farmer's market. How big of a stand are you looking to make?
I mean, it's not large. I think the dimensions were like 3 feet deep, maybe 3 or 4 feet wide, and like 6 feet tall. I don't know. I could be very wrong. I know it's 6 feet tall. That's all I know. But it is on wheels. So
caster wheels and what, yes. 4x4s?
I haven't bought the plans yet. So I don't know. I just have the picture.
They just told her so far there's caster wheels.
Yeah. She knows it's on wheels.
Preview.
Yeah. And how are you going to transport it with the trailer? You're going to have to take it, trailer it over there every week anyway, right?
I mean, I'm not going to bring it to the farmer's market. I'm just going to wheel it like down the street from us because we live right off of a busy county road. So I'm just going to wheel it closer to the county road.
So you're doing roadside bread sales.
I'm hopefully by next summer. Yes.
Okay. So
you're not even at the farmer's market proper. You're just on the way to the farmer's market.
Yes. I mean, but I'm going to do this on like aside from the farmer's market. I'm going to do this like on the weekends because I have a full-time job still. Like I do this on the side.
I think you could get that thing done in a weekend.
I mean, if I really apply myself and actually like say, hey, honey, where are all of these tools that I know that we have, but I have no idea where you put them?
No, you go
because that's always the problem too. We normally have tools at home, and then I say, hey, where's the drill? Oh, I don't know. It's probably at my dad's shed because they were doing the project over there.
Tell him you're going to go buy tools because he won't get them for you. I mean, you got to start playing mental warfare with them. You got to just start putting them down, like you won't help me, so I'm going to do it, and then even, don't even do the murmurs to the ladies at the coffee shop about that he can't do it. Just tell him, just like, it's okay if you don't know how to do this.
Yeah, the thing is, I do know because last year he built a big shelf in his dad's shed that they actually, so my father-in-law bought a shed a few years ago, and that was like a loading dock. So they actually took that, like broke it down off of the wall and then jacked it up like 8 feet in the air. So now they have a little shelf to put all of their extra parts and all the nice old snowmobiles and all of the things that we don't ride, kind of in the off season. And then we, swap them around type of thing.
I mean, that's cool. That's sweet.
You would have a heyday in there.
Yeah,
Charlie. There's a lot of things.
What town are you in?
Well, can you bleep out the town?
Just don't say it, Jared. Then Jared doesn't need.
Are you in Wisconsin?
Okay, I'll make less work for Jared.
Yeah.
I'll just say I'm like a little over an hour east of Fargo.
Oh, okay.
So but yeah, like
you're in Detroit Lakes.
I am not in Detroit Lakes, south of there.
Okay, so you're in Fergus Falls.
Closer but not quite.
Okay.
I said small. Fergus Falls is like 13. That's closer to Fargo.
Frick. Pelican Rapids.
I said an hour away. You're getting closer to Fargo.
That's about an hour from Fargo.
No, but anyways, but no,
Ashby?
you're very, very close.
Okay, all right, we're circling. That's enough for us.
Not too far from the Leaf Valley Mercantile, actually.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Leaf Valley, population 5.
Yeah, it's probably been a few years since you've been there. They might be up to like 7 or 8 now. I haven't.
People having kids. That one family's having kids.
Yeah, the one family that lives there, probably.
All right. Well, what option do you like the best here? I feel like we've thrown out quite a few. You
have given quite some great options. I feel like bringing a trailer myself would probably not be the best option because my husband is very, very particular about his truck. So I don't know if he would let me try to hook up a trailer but I do have a vehicle that my car could tow it. So I could just put the hitch on myself.
Whoa. You don't have a hitch on your car yet?
Well, no, because we have one hitch for both of our vehicles.
Oh, but you have the mount.
I do.
Yeah. Go get a hitch.
You know what? No, just take the hitch off his car, put it on your car. The second you do that, you just gotta.
And if he doesn't realize you did it, and then it's somewhere where he needs a hitch and he doesn't have it, he's going.
Yeah. Hey, I need to go fishing. Where's the hitch for the boat?
You're like, I'm making that thing I asked you to make, and just keep chipping away at it, and eventually. Here's the biggest pain in the ass when you got a project to do is just not having all the stuff. So just slowly go get all the stuff. You know you're gonna have to buy it anyway. Yeah.
I have an expedition, so I don't necessarily need to bring the trailer. I just get a few boards that'll fit in the car and just keep slowly bringing them all home. Mm-hmm. And then by the time I get everything, be like, okay, now I just need the tools. And then maybe he'll be like, whoa. You should probably not be using power tools. So there we go.
You need a deadline. You need a deadline too. You just say like you say I need to get this done by next Saturday.
Deadline.
Yeah. A deadline.
Why are you pronouncing it like that?
How did I say it?
You said it like 2 words.
Yeah, you said deadline. Like a deadline.
You need a deadline.
Like, you pick up the phone and there's no connection. Like you were saying it like it was a deadline.
Was I?
And not a deadline.
I feel like we're mincing words over here.
You did say a little weird.
Did I say it weird?
Everyone here went like this when you said that.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm special. So the thing is, give yourself a deadline. Give yourself make up a deadline like where I already paid, so pay for the placement at the farmer's market. Go big and just say we're losing money by not being there, and then you have to have it by this date.
True. I mean, I did just do a cheap setup for the farmer's market, just one of those little outdoor canopy things and a tent chair. So
well, you screwed yourself on that one.
I know I did, but I was under a time crunch. I only have 2 more days.
Did you make? Oh, it's in 2 days.
Yes, the farmers market is in 2 days.
Okay, well now, that's. See,
you haven't been selling at the farmers market yet.
So I've only been taking like personal orders so far.
Okay,
here's the last 2 months.
I'd be a little patient on this. You start slinging bread at the farmers market, and you start bringing in some real cash. His tune will change a little bit more.
I mean, I've already sold like $1,200 worth of bread in the last 2 months.
Really?
That's a lot of bread.
You are.
When I sell it at $8 a loaf, yeah.
Holy smokes!
Wow.
Why didn't you want us to advertise? It's clearly good bread. Can I have some?
I mean, it's all right. If you find your way over in my vicinity, I would absolutely bring you some bread.
You won't even ship me any bread?
I technically can't.
Well, you know what? She knows where we are.
Why can't you ship it?
It's a Minnesota thing.
Holy
you need like a commercial kitchen or something like that.
Yeah. So
shit.
I just have, it's called like a cottage food license that I had to get to be able to sell bread to
Oh
people,
my
like
God.
personally. But
Oh
yeah,
my
that's against the rules to be able to ship
God.
it. But hey, I drive to Fargo, so
Well, if I don't buy it, you could ship me bread all you want.
Yeah,
I mean,
see?
yeah, if I ship it under the table, I suppose I could do that.
We'll do an unboxing of your bread on You Bet Your Radio. How's that sound? If you send it to me for free, and then you can write off those loaves on your taxes.
Or I could just write off the miles and drive it because it's probably cheaper to drive it to you than to ship it.
Well, you're going to Fargo anyway, you said.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can make a little sample box. I have 4 kinds of bread and 3 kinds of bagels.
Do you make
bagels?
Do you make artisan butter
bagels
as well? Because I'm a sucker for some butter.
I don't, because there's weird things rules about dairy too.
Yeah, that's a completely different business, dude.
No, I understand.
You making butter?
Just saying, if you had some exotic butters, I'd like to try them.
Exotic butters?
I don't, but I mean, if I'm gonna toot my own horn, the bread is so good you don't really need butter.
Oh, wow.
I'll be the judge of that.
You can.
I've seriously considered starting like a bread channel for myself.
Where you just try breads?
Yes, because I love it that much.
You're just a bread guy, huh?
Mm-hmm. I've even, and this could be maybe a jumping off point. I've even talked about starting my own bread company. And now I can maybe just invest in her business, and we can make small town.
It's already got the name.
Huge.
Sounds like a name you would give a bread company too.
Yeah. I mean, honestly,
exactly. Just like in one of your videos.
If you want to get a commercial kitchen license, let's blow this thing up.
Okay. Hey, it's the
my
musky
one
tank.
oven in my kitchen is not cutting it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's rise to the occasion.
Let's rise to the occasion.
There you go. Let's meet this out here. So, musky tank. What pitch your?
I'm fully. Yeah,
He's in. So, what does he need to invest?
Flour. That's my biggest expense.
Okay.
Flour.
So you just need some capital to put into flour.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I buy the most of. I buy like 40 pounds of flour a week.
Let's say Miles gets you 1,000 pounds of flour this next year. What percentage of the company does he get?
Are we on Shark Tank now?
We're on
Musky tank.
Oh, sorry. I don't know. Best I could do is probably like 8%.
8%.
I'm just kidding.
For 1,000 pounds
I'm just
of
kidding.
flour.
I am not a barterer. I can't. You can give out any number, and I would probably say yes. I've.
Let me give you one piece of business advice.
99%.
No, I would fold like a cheap card table. Like, no, I'm not gonna haggle like that. I'm not a good negotiator whatsoever.
Well, here's the thing. Jared, have I not talked about maybe doing a bread company at some point?
Yeah.
And what better way, Miles? You can,
See, you have your in. I would love to provide the bread for your first episode.
Oh yeah, no, I mean, I'm talking. Let's partner on this thing, and let's get in grocery stores and sell it online.
See, I can't do that either.
Why?
Because that's you can't sell it to other people. Like I can't sell it to restaurants, to bakeries, unless I get an actual commercial license.
That's
where Miles comes in.
Pay for the commercial license, and we'll partner on this thing.
Can you get me a kitchen too, and more than one oven?
We can rent a kitchen. A kitchen. I'm not gonna buy a kitchen.
Here's our handshake over the phone.
Well, no. I'm painting a picture as a potential investor in this business. I need to evaluate on my side if it's something I want to do or not.
Real question is,
I feel like you'd have to taste the bread to make sure.
Yeah, you can't just take her word for it.
That's part of my due diligence process.
Although she sounds really trustworthy. Dang, someone just rolled up in an El Camino. That is sexy. Is that an El Camino or is that that might be a Dodge Rampage? No, it's an El Camino. Wow. That's hot.
Sorry about that, Megan.
God, that's hot.
We turned off the Chive TV in this bar beforehand, and I couldn't plan. I guess we got to draw the shades. Couldn't plan for an El Camino.
That's my dream car right there, dude.
But yeah, no, I mean, this is I like this a lot.
I like this too. I like just being a little business cuck over here. I like seeing it happen, I'm just in the bar chair in the corner watching you two make bread. And that's exciting for me. You know, I don't even need a percentage. I'm just here to watch.
We could even do a video where I teach you guys how to make it too. That would be fun.
Oh, yeah.
That would be very entertaining.
Miles, that's a great idea right there. A video of you learning how to make bread for small town breads?
Yeah. So what is it? Small Town Bread Company?
Small town sourdough.
SBSD.
We should maybe go Small Town Bread Co., but we'll talk about that later. You know, this is classic.
Sure.
Angel investor comes in and wants to change everything.
Yeah. Do you find Miles is a control freak? I'll say that. I'll say that.
I would say I'm a recovering control freak. I know that, and I'm trying to get better at it.
Get ready to come to Miles with an idea, and he'll go, okay. So what I'm thinking is we don't do that, and we just do this instead.
But here's the thing. Unlike you, Megan might bring good ideas to the table that I don't have to go, okay. Instead, I go, oh, yeah.
Okay. All right. I wanted to refurbish one jet ski. Fine.
I don't even remember that one.
You don't?
No.
Remember when you had your standing jet ski?
I still have it.
Do you?
Yeah.
Ooh, I know what we're gonna do tomorrow.
Does it run? My father-in-law could fix it.
It does run. I haven't ran it in a few years, so I need some new gas.
Have you ever tried water skiing behind that jet ski?
It wouldn't pull anyone. It doesn't have enough juice for that. But
we'll do an even trade. I'm gonna offer up my father-in-law's labor, and he'll get the jet ski, make sure in tip-top shape. We'll trade off some bread. It'll be perfect.
Okay.
All right.
Sounds like a pretty good deal.
Yeah, it sounds like a great deal.
Yeah, I'll just run that by him really quick, as if he doesn't have a whole job.
Here's the question: do you know how to make other types of bread other than just sourdough, or are you a one bread? I am
a one-trick pony. I only do the sourdough.
That's your bread and butter.
It is. It really is. Or just the bread, actually.
Just
but yeah,
bread.
We can. Yeah.
Like I said, it is very good. I'm currently I have 12 loaves that I'm making today.
How does your husband feel about you?
Send over some loaf pics if you can. I'd like to get a peep at your loaves.
Yeah. Miles eats with his eyes.
I can when I bake them tomorrow. They're currently just having a little nap on the counter.
Can we do a cool little design? Like I've seen people like cut it with a razor blade.
Oh, like score it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we should develop.
I could try to put the YB in there.
There you go.
Like
I'm saying we should come up with a signature score, and that could be our whole thing. Where if you see this at the top of your loaf, you know you got it from Small Town Bread Company.
Possibly. I mean, I go very simple. I just do the one line and that's it, because I don't like all the frills.
Can you brand it?
I have no idea.
You definitely can.
That could be cool. You can brand anything.
Yeah. You can brand humans.
Sure can.
Cows.
Yeah.
You can brand this wall.
Can brand anything. Anything except water. You can't brand water.
You can't brand water. That's
Nope. We've tried. Have you won any awards with your bread?
Being that I've only been in business for 2 months, no.
I like how I'm talking about investing in a business that's been around for 2 months.
I mean,
talk about boots on the ground though, in terms of investor.
But I mean, I have kind of perfected my craft, so
I think you're gonna win an award soon here, and then the real question is, how's your husband going to feel about you being the breadwinner? Hey, you like that?
That on the list of good ones.
Yeah.
He gets to reap the benefits. He gets free bread all the time.
That's true. He's a bread guy?
He's a bread guy. I just started making jalapeno cheddar too.
Oh,
that one is super good.
It's just not every day that someone just drops a loaf of bread in your lap like this here. Now my head is spinning.
Yeah, I can see it. He's getting a little antsy over here.
I know you're a garlic fan too. I've wanted to make some garlic parmesan. You could be my tester.
Oh, yes, I will. All right. Okay. All right. Well, hey, I'm into this.
Yeah. Let's keep this.
And I think it is one of those things where all of a sudden, you start making more money with this. Your husband needs to reevaluate his priorities.
Exactly. He's going to have to add on to the house to make me a bigger kitchen. That's going to be the next project.
You're going to put a commercial kitchen in the house.
I'm gonna have to at some point because, like I said, one oven just takes forever, and baking in the summer is not for the weak.
No.
It gets pretty toasty.
It's a sauna.
It really is.
Do you have you can't buy it online? I was like, you have a website, but you can't.
I don't have a website.
No, it's just word of mouth.
This is better. Let's build a demand.
Yeah.
Let's build a demand for the small town sourdough. That's, I keep wanting to call it small town bread co. It just rolls off the tongue. And then we could do any type of bread. But anyways.
Well, it's only been around 2 months, Miles. We'll see where it goes.
It's still young, okay?
Yeah. We're in the ideas phase. Well, Megan, thank you for calling in. We appreciate you. And
thanks for taking the call, guys. Appreciate all the laughs that I get while I'm trying to work.
Hey, we're here for it. Tell your husband we say hello, okay?
Yes, you too. Tell your folks I says hi.
All right, we'll do. Bye-bye now. Well, Miles, you think you're going to do it?
I'm very excited.
Are you?
I mean, just think about the journey we can talk about from not even having a roadside stand.
I know.
To a $1 billion bread company.
I do like the idea of we got to start,
because here's the thing, as creators, there's a huge push that everyone's got to have their own brand or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And there's all these fancy creators out there like, oh, I need my own brandy.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
And I really like the idea of partnering with fans who have a good story, who genuinely care about the product, and just helping them get the word out.
Yeah.
And I like that as a business model for doing these types of things.
Yeah. Yeah. Me too. I also like a brandy. Barron's Old Fashioned Brandy can be found at any liquor store in Wisconsin, ladies and gents.
Wouldn't that be fun if I could then go, and it pairs nicely with a good sourdough loaf, which can be found at any grocery store across the Midwest.
That would be, yeah, but, then you get small town to big city, small town bread in a big city bread shop.
Yeah, I mean, we'll navigate that.
Yeah, you'll cross that bridge when you get to it.
I mean, we could also do like pop up instead.
Yeah,
you get some vendors across the Midwest, and we just pop them up on roadsides, kind of like the 20 steaks for $40. People.
Oh yeah,
just get a truck that travels around and slings small town sourdough.
I mean, 20 steaks for $40. Is that really a thing?
Chuck, I'm gonna do a video on it later this year. But it's not.
Yeah, didn't you already do a video on that? I feel like we
talked about it.
Yeah, on this podcast, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Chuck.
All right, Miles.
Another episode of the Bellied Up Podcast.
In the tank, baby.
In the musky tank.
In the musky tank.
Guys, if you're in Detroit Lake, swing on through the zoo. Tip your bartender. We'll see you in the next one.
Okay, hope you guys have a good one. Goodbye now. Toodaloo.